most importantly, is your coach requirements. So every adult that is going to participate within youth sports under US Club Soccer is required to have a coach ID. That includes us as administrative staff. It includes you as coaches. It includes your managers, right? So it is very, very important for all of our coaches, managers, and staff to have their US Club coach ID or staff ID. Okay. So again, right, per US Club policy, all adults need to have it. The most important thing is you will need your physical coach ID card present and visible at all games if you want to coach on the sidelines. Okay, what does that mean? It means you will receive your coach ID on a lanyard and you must have it hanging around your neck during every single EPPL game at all times. Okay, if there is not, if a coach is not present with an ID and on the official roster, meaning that if my coach ID, I have it on my neck and it says Cesar Sosa, and I'm on the official roster and it says Cesar Sosa, I'm good to go. Okay. If I don't have my ID and I'm not on the roster, right, and there's no other coach with their ID or on the roster, the game will be lost via forfeit. Okay. That coach with that ID must be present at all times, right? So, we can kind of jump into how to add the coaches, right? This is a big topic. So we'll go into how to add coaches and then also how to access your requirements. Now that's going to require me to kind of jump into some of these other tabs, so bear with me. But first things first, let's talk about how to add a coach, right? Or how to add yourself as a coach, right? So if we go back to our team window, right, that we were working on when we were looking at our roster PDF and everything, you'll notice again that there's these tabs here, right? And it says players, coaches, and managers. Okay. Now, what we need to do is make sure we go in here and click coaches, right? Now, this team already has some coaches here, right? But here's where you can add your coaches. Now, there is no add coach button here, but there should be a button there that says add a coach. Let's see. So if you ever struggle with adding a coach to your regular season, just go ahead and go into that registration and pass cards event, hit search, and let's see. So if we go to coaches, all right, there we go. So we'll be able to add our coaches here, right? And all you need to do is add first name, last name, email, okay? If they already have a coach account, they will be able to, they'll show up there and you'll be able to add them, okay? If they do not, we'll follow the next step here. So again, just so everyone remembers, right? I'm gonna hop in over here real quick. You log into your Got Sport account, you click team management, right? You click on your team name and it pops up this window, okay? And then I'm going to log into an actual team. All right. It's this window, right? It's essentially what I clicked on. It's this window. And then we go ahead and we click rosters. And we can select the fall season, or for coaches only, right? We can always just come in here. If this one doesn't work, we can come into the one that says registration, pass cards, and rosters. Again, for coaches only, hit search, coaches tab, and add our coaches here, right? First name, last name, email. Now, that's assuming that they do have a coach ID or a coach ID. I'm so sorry. If they do have a Got Sport login, right? If they do not, and you're the head coach here and you want to add an assistant, or you're a club manager and you want to add a coach, the easiest way to go about it is to have them create a US Club account, Got Sport account. And then once they create it, you'll be able to add them here using their email. Okay. Now that is a perfect segue into our coach requirements. So if we come back to our coaches page, right, on the EPPL website, we'll see that there's a section here called requirements. If I go ahead and click that, it'll bring us down to our requirements. It'll give us an overview of the of what it is, right? And then it'll give us a step. So step one of your coach requirements is to purchase your US Club Coach membership. Okay, super simple to do. You just do it here. Click on this link. right? And you'll be able to sign up for the coach staff membership. Okay. Now, for me, it logs me in automatically. It has my login or whatever. But if you don't have a login, you'll be able to create one, right? So you'll be able to have the coach send them that link, say, hey, coach, create a new account. Let me know when you're done. What's your first name, last name, email, and then go ahead and pay for that registration. Okay. Now, again, once they go through and complete this, that's step one. Okay. Step one, everyone has to pay for that US Club staff membership. Okay. Again, once my new coach creates a profile and pays for that, I'm able to add them. I'm able to add them here to my roster by using their first name, last name, and email. Okay, that's how you add your coaches. Now, once we pay for our US Club membership, we have to actually complete the requirements. And now those are pretty straightforward. And if you want to read more about them, you can see them here, right? So we have a background check. We have our Safe Sport training. We have our annual certification and eligibility requirements. Okay, now, how do we access those? So if we come over again to your profile, right? This is your account when you log into your GodSport account. If you go ahead and click on the dashboard tab, it brings you here to where to your information, right? To your dashboard. So if you scroll down to EPPL or Paso Premier League, you'll see that you have some requirements. Now, at the time of this video, I need to do these requirements. So I'm in the same boat as you guys, right? So basically, it's super simple. All you have to do is go in and click through these, right? So you click view and submit. Okay. And you'll be able to do your Safe Sport. Okay. Come back. You'll be able to do your annual certification, view and submit. You'll be able to do your background, view and submit, right? And if you ever need any help with anything, especially in terms of your requirements, there's always this blue support button down here that you can use to fill out support tickets. Right, it brings you here. It has some articles. You can also fill out a support ticket, and they can help you directly. All right, but essentially that's what it is. So you add your coaches to your rosters, and then you have them complete their requirements. So again, complete all these requirements, right, by saying, by completing here, clicking view and submit. And then this last one, member registration payment status, that is your US Club ID. So once you pay for it, we basically have to then take that and then pay US Club Soccer, and then that'll turn green once we do that for you as well. Okay, so you have to, again, add your coaches to the roster, make sure you pay for that, for the US Club membership, and then this will turn green, and you'll have that. Everything else, you can do it right here. And that's really it for coach requirements. That's basically the gist of it. So yeah, if you need any help with coach requirements at all, don't hesitate to reach out to us, whether it's info or it's registrar. We'll be happy to help you and walk you through it. But again, just with basically what we talked about here, we talked about creating or adding new coaches by telling them to create an account using that payment or the US Club registration link, adding them to our rosters, right? Whether it's to that pass cards and registrations event or to the fall season. And then completing your requirements, which is it's just logging into your GodSport profile and completing the requirements that way.